Gnorm is a command line tool that reads your schema out of an existing database and generates code for you. Let's take a look at the command line here. Several different commands. Where you want to start is norm init. That'll set up the files that you need to start off. Norm.toml over here is your config. There's a bunch of different configurations that you need. Fairly easy to set up. I'm going to do a Postgres database. I have running on my local machine. Tell Norm that it's Postgres. I'll look at the public schema of this database. We are going to say that you can choose a command line to run after each file is generated. In this case, we're going to run go imports, which will format our stuff very nicely. The table path is the path that files generated from table schema will be output at. This is a template, so you can give it things like, let's say, make the lowercase of the name of the table. And put that directory, and then just say the same thing for file name, give it .go. Schema, we'll just put right in the root of the PG here, schema. Let's skip enum path for right now, so we don't really need that right now. Name conversion, so oftentimes the names in databases are in a different format than you want for your code. So in my case, my database is snake case, and Go likes to be in Pascal case. So we're going to use a template here too that will just run the names through the Pascal function. Finally, type maps. So there are types in the database for each column, and things like timestamp, varchar, etc. These are just a simple mapping from what the type is in the database to the type you want in your code. If you're not actually writing code, then you may not need to set these at all. For example, if you're doing documentation, but it can be useful for things like if you're generating protobufs from your definition. All right, so that's our config. The way we want to test it now, we'll do a norm preview. And we'll see that queried my database, got all the schemas about all the tables and enums and columns and all that. This is a fairly standard schema. It's got users and OAuth and events and all that good stuff. So now we can see that what our data will look like. We can write some templates. So I have some pre-made. So look at these. These are some templates that produce Go code to wrap the database SQL package and generate, insert, and select, and delete, and all that stuff, and kind of statements that can be very boilerplatey. Let's run it. Norm gen. And it runs through all those things and produces a whole bunch of outputs. So as you can see, users is a pretty big table, which we knew from looking at Gnorm per review. And I don't know about you, but I would not want to be writing this code. That's why we generate it. That's an example of what Gnorm can do for you. There'll be more to come. Thanks.